Have you heard the saying, be kind to your siblings? They're your best link to the past and the most likely to be with you in the future. Well, tonight, the story of two siblings with a bond that quite literally can never be broken. ABC 22's Matt Laufer with their story.
Thursday, we introduced you to Kim LeMay and her brother, Corey McNamara. Last year, Corey was diagnosed with Philadelphia-positive chromosome B-cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia. For Corey, his wife Danielle, and their two children, the last year has been a fight for survival. His sister Kim made all the difference.
So they told us he was going to need stem cells or a bone marrow transplant, that he was going to need a donor, and that familial match would be his best option. I am his only sibling. I immediately signed up on the National Donor Registry.
The odds still not great though. According to registry statistics, there's still only about a 30% familial match rate, with siblings being the best opportunity.
The more siblings you have, the more likely you are to have a match. So being I was the only sibling, I knew that the odds were not in my favor.
Despite those odds, Kim matched and donated.
The transplant was done February 27th. So he is still in the 90-day window.
Corey is currently convalescing at a rehab facility in Boston.
Her stem cells have engrafted in me, and as far as I know, they're growing inside of me, making sure that I don't have any of my own cells left. And according to my blood work that I keep getting, I'm still in remission.
Even with that good news, there's still a long road ahead.
My 100 days of post-stem cell transplant ends on June 7th. So I'm on day 70 something out of 100.
For the next year, he will have routine follow-ups where he has to have blood work and possible bone marrow and everything to go along to make sure that my cells have taken and his cells have reformed and are no longer cancerous.
Our biggest thing is just to get him to the 1-year mark.
Meanwhile, even through their unbelievable struggles, this family has one message for others.
Donate stem cells, donate platelets, donate blood, donate bone marrow. All the banks are running dry and nobody seems to even know things like donating bone marrow is nowhere near as painful as it used to be.
Donate. Be the hero in somebody else's life.
Donating stem cells and bone marrow is not nearly as difficult as it may sound. We've included Thursday's story as well as a link to the National Registry's website inside this story at mychamplainvalley.com. In Malone, Matt Laufer, ABC 22 News.